Jeev jago, jeev jago, Gaura Chandra bhole. 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 Kota nidra jao maya, nishachi rakho le. 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 So I have experience once of being woken up with that song.
So it definitely has a relationship in your life.
Oh yes, yes. It was, we had been working all day long setting up stages and tents for a very large festival that goes on till 1 o'clock in the morning. So that morning I thought, I'm going to sleep in because I know I'm going to be up late at night. And so the chanting party came near where I was sleeping for the 4:30 in the morning chanting. And they came at 4 o'clock, giving me time to get up and get ready. And they just stayed right outside my door until I opened the door and said, okay, thank you. And I found out that they had gone around to all the other buildings in the complex, woke everyone up. So there was a very big turnout for the early morning chanting. So, so we're all sleeping in this dream, this illusion, this temporary lifetime, but even though it's temporary, and we can say it's a dream, still we can use it for a good purpose. It's not that we say it's all useless, do whatever you want, it doesn't matter. It does matter what we do. It does very much matter how we use our life.
And are these prayers a way to re-recognize where we need to go? Are they hints, clues, ways to get us back on a particular path? Okay.
Yeah.
The different stanzas will explain you, what we need to do actually,
Yeah, the song actually directs that.
Yes.
Oh.
It gives all kinds of advice.
I will explain that, yes.
Gives all kinds of advice. And this is just the short version. The other one has 8 stanzas to it. This one only has 5. We're not going to probably won't go through all 5 of them. We'll see how much time. So the next one is Bhajibo Bolia Eshe Sangsara Bhitori. So that means that you've forgotten to worship God throughout your life. And because of that, there's this interesting word here, Sangsara Bhitori. You're trying to enjoy samsara. Now, some people, or Buddhists, I think they're aware of this word samsara, which means the circle of birth and death. We're constantly going through that. We take birth, we gradually get older, diseased, we die, and again we take birth. We're constantly going through that cycle, the chakra, the karma chakra, cycle of birth and death, samsara. And so it's an illusion to try to enjoy that, because it's guaranteed you're going to suffer. No matter how hard you try, no matter what you do, eventually you're going to get old, you're going to get diseased, you're going to die. No one has gotten freed from it. No one has been able to live without getting free from that.
And you're hearing this at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Well, I shouldn't say no one has gotten freed from that. There actually is a way to break that cycle. And when we learn to love God more than we love this enjoyment of the samsara cycle, because going within that circle, as a child, we grow up, and it's fun to get older, and we look forward to being 12, and then we look forward to being 14, and then we think, oh boy, when I'm 18, then I'll be able to do this. When I'm 21, I'll be able to do this.
Right.
But then, when you're 21, it's kind of a disappointment. And then, we keep having these expectations, disappointments, expectations, and so we're constantly chasing the carrot that's dangling in front of us. And until, again, we get old, we die. Where does that energy of the soul go? Into another body. We see that everywhere in nature. It's always cycles. It's not that after fall all the leaves come off, it gets cold, it's winter, that's the end.
Right.
No, there's spring, it comes up out of the ground again, all the seeds come up. We're always constantly going through these cycles. The waves, I used to go body surfing a lot in Hawaii.
Oh.
So I'm well aware. The waves come in, they push you up, they come back out. They're always constantly in, out, in, out. So the same way, we're constantly being born, growing, dwindling, dying, getting born again. It's not that death is just the end. But it seems as if we are like mice on a treadmill, not getting anywhere. We've been doing this. It's explained that we've been doing this for countless lifetimes.
And it's because we've forgotten to glorify God? That's the...
Yes, yes. Or we may get a little glimpse of it, and we take to it a little bit. Anything that we do on that platform is completely different from the mouse on the treadmill platform. Once we start to glorify God, any little tiny bit that we do, that is to our eternal credit. And that's never lost. And we're gradually buying our ticket off of that treadmill. Anything that we do on the treadmill will get lost. Whatever money we make, eventually will get spent. And even if we die rich, what's the point? We can't take it with us. So everything we do materially will be lost. And in one sense, you can say it's pointless, from the viewpoint of eternity. And yet we do need to maintain the body. We have so many responsibilities we have to take care of. So we want to deal with those as little and efficiently as possible. But keep in mind what the real goal is. Getting off that treadmill, and that ticket is bought by developing more and more devotion to God.
Okay.
So this next verse, Bhajiba bolia eshe sangsara vitori bulie rohile tumi avidyara bhori. You've forgotten the way of devotional service and are lost in the world of birth and death. So that's the next one. Now the third one. Domare loite ami hoinu avatar. So maybe you've heard the word avatar.
Incarnation.
Sorry, no.
Okay.
It's the first time for me, but
Okay,
now I
okay.
know.
Okay. Avatar means descending from heaven. So God is saying, I've come from heaven to come and save you. Other than myself, you really don't have any friend. So we have so many friends around us. It's not that we're saying they're not friends, but what can your friends really do to help you get off of this treadmill of samsara? So ultimately, God is the only one that can do that for you. So this song is written from the viewpoint, spoken from the point of God speaking to you. So in the morning, you're waking up and you're hearing, it's like you're hearing God calling to you. Wake up. Get out of illusion. You've forgotten to worship me. Don't forget today. Start today like this. Other than myself, you have no other friend. So we'll sing those two. Bhaji baboli aishe sangsara vitori
Bhaji baboli aishe sangsara vitare
Buryaro hire tumi avidyara bhore
Buryaro hire tumi avidyara bhore
Tomare loite ami koinu avatara হইতে আমি হইনু অবতার আমি ভিন্ন বন্ধুহার কে আছে তোমার আমি ভিন্ন